Motrimis mama la capre, motrimis mama la capre.
Previously on
Let's get it on! Because they are different and they smell bad. So we basically take 300 foreigners, put them in the front, and slowly watch, point, and laugh as they die, and then taxing them more. And lover, embezzle funds. Wow, she just might save the whole kingdom. 180 coins in order to get our lover her own husband.
We return you now to your regularly scheduled program.
And welcome to an exciting new episode of Let's Get It On. And welcome to October of 277. Literally nothing happened, only my slow realization that I forget to do stuff, like sending our lover to the Budini in order for her to try and make some friends. There goes 464, like 10 times what we make in a month. We just we just gave our lover to try and woo the Budini with. So next in the agenda is sending our spy to spy with his little eye on the Breuci, and the Breuci have an army actually. And the Howling Wolves, despite being so close to them, we only know roughly their number. It's only almost a full boy stack, which is concerning, kinda, but they are at war as well, so might just get lucky and not even face that army. Anything else we should do this turn? I do not even think so. Actually, silly me, the most important thing that we should do this turn is actually tax the fools of Segundum. This almost puts us in the red in terms of food, but luckily for us it doesn't. Plus we can also steal food with Theatitis. So yeah, that's quite a bit of income. Still not as much as we spent this turn on foolish errands with our lover, but that's life for you.
You've got mail.
And in an interesting turn of events, the Apuliae moved an army here, which only leads to us. And the Catiroi decided that they do not want to trade with us anymore. So this is sadly enough a major economical blow. Sadness overwhelming. And welcome to November. And November hit us hard. Well, not as hard as it hit the Budini that got conquered by the Norii, but it also didn't help us much. The slums have developed in Segundum, which was expected, but still a nasty surprise. Not as nasty as a surprise as those Apuliae, the follower of Kotis, that are camping at our borders. Officially, we are still trading with them. So in all terms of decency and everything, they should give us at least a 6 turn. Yeah, they are traitors. Well, they might not give us such a warning, so we should be careful about them. But at least then the Ari, aren't these the Norii? Okay, so they didn't lose to the Norii. No, the Norii are here. Yeah, forgot. These are the Arii. They have conquered the Budini. So potato. Only we invested a bit in our relationship with them Budinis. So might not repeat that. Are they just interested? How much do they hate us? Minus 16. Why? Because we were kind of friendly with the Budini. Do you want to trade with us, please? No.
I welcome you, worthy speaker.
Interesting. And of course, Garofitsa, our good friend, wink wink, nudge nudge, did fail in her diplomatic mission because you can't really impress a dead man, I guess. I think it's an automatic failure on this table of events that you get if the faction that you're trying to the diplomacy with just die. So nasty. And of course, the most encouraging news of all, food shortages, and we're not even in winter. Yay! Let's see. Before we freak out, let's see if by stealing food we can actually almost get over our food shortages. So let's check. We still can see the howling wolves thing. Well, I guess the first thing that we should do before we even think about where to move our army would be to send Grafitza at least one time to the REI and see if they're willing to be our friends. Well, I guess the main thing that we should do is be really prepared for a Puliai invasion, but not much we can do. If they attack, we will just disarm. I don't think they can take our garrison with just 9 troops, even if they are really good troops. So I think we will just risk it. At least this turn we will continue with our plans to go to war with the Breuci, who are trading with the Revisci, which is interesting. It seems like all of our neighbors are hostile to us. And we will patrol this region, trying to help undo the damage that the slums are doing. And I'm toying with the idea of not taxing Segundum, but not taxing Segundum will make us lose a lot of money. Yeah, oh, and actually patrolling here, no. Yeah, no, we will still starve this turn, but only -1. I think only -1 will only hurt us slightly. Only -3% unit replenishment, but we don't replenishment. It doesn't really say how much growth is reduced, but I assume either 1 or 3, because that's how I don't know, the mod devs like to count in jumps of 3s. So, but what we will do is actually the Daci will argue quite successfully for repositioning from the slums of Petrodava to the slums of Segundum, because that will put him, at least in his eyes, closer to the Roman threat. So we will accept that, because he kind of served his purpose. He reopened, well, he will reopen the mines next turn, but he won't even be there to celebrate. So for now he will go towards Malva and slowly make his way towards Segundum, potentially being either in Malva or in Perendava if the Apuliai invade. We could also commission our what kind of relationship is your girlfriend's husband to you? I don't know, we might commission Kamikaze, but we literally can't afford him right now. He will be 300 and something, and that's just something we can't take. At least not at the moment, until our position more stabilizes a bit, our financial position. And welcome to the new year, that we celebrate in December for some odd reason. And surprise, surprise, the Apuliai not only didn't invade us, but it seems that Pax Apuliaia didn't last at all. The Ervisci declared war. They actually declared independency. Where was that? Satrapy declares independence. That is that solves a lot of our problems and shows how much Zalmoxis favors us. Not only that, those assholes that refuse to trade with us, the Katiaroi, are no more. They're lost. Their wife slapping days are over. I guess our season with our wife can be healed now. Someone else avenged her honor by eradicating the Katiaroi. The major Scythian faction took over. By the looks of it, they took over the whole of Sarmatia, but we don't really know. So we have quite big and scary neighbors. They are at war with what? With someone, and the Arii are at war with someone. Well, at least they are busy. And something major that also happened during the winter, we finally opened our copper mine. We actually have copper to trade with no one, where we are actually trading with the Apuliae. But since they are such evil people, we will actually tell them that we refuse to trade with them anymore.
Welcome,
We will cancel trade.
There
You
was
brought
no
this
honor
on
in
yourselves,
swapping baubles
and this
anyway.
gives us actually
Real men
6
trade
turns
blows,
if we want
only in the
to
practice,
keep
sir.
our current reputation, but we might, in the name of God, just take the hit. Just need to watch and then reassess the political situation. The Daci was stuck on a bridge, but it gives him some time to rename his army from the Malva City Guard to the Anti-Roman Initiative, based in Sigundum. Quite a trek away, but still, that's what he did. Well, after some deliberation, I think it will be best for us to actually stop taxing Segundum, because that will make us not starve, and it will free our spy to actually come and spy some more on what's going on between the Erevishchi and the Apuliae. Because I think it will be a bit too unpious of us to not try and take advantage of this situation. This time we can still see them because we are still officially trading, and they have 3 armies, which are less and less impressive the more you look at them. We just the only unknown is the Erevishchi. What do they have? But I think we did saw the army coming and going in our lands, and they had a stack of 16 or something like that, so they might have 2 armies. Anyway, lots of unknowns, and sadly enough, we are again not earning almost anything, despite having our lovely what's his name, copper mine open. But considering this is winter, it's expected. And welcome to January of 276, and we didn't see any movement, so I guess those 2 armies are still mustering. But we will move our spy slowly to see what's happening. Also, we can counter intelligence. I noticed that our special friend, who failed her last mission, also got wounded. I didn't notice that, and that's annoying because I think she can start embezzling, but sadly enough she is wounded for now. I guess we can't expect Zalmoxis to do everything for us, and what he gives he also takes. We still can't tax Sigundum because that will make us starve. Still quite a lot of tensions in Getae and Dacia because of various reasons, mostly because of the slums. The horde doesn't help, and also some slaves and all kind of stuff. Also lots of cultural differences, because we are slowly but surely losing our culture in this province. I guess the mod cultural tensions is really doing us a favor here. We are feeling the influence of our neighbors. Those nomadics and Germanics are really starting to piss people off. So there's that. We need to deal with this in the next 27 turns, or else our capital will actually rise up against us. And another small thing to note is that we are still because of our special friend Wing failure in her diplomatic endeavors. We are still feeling the goodwill has been betrayed. Our troops' confidence has diminished. So yeah, we won't attack this turn for sure. Oh, we can't even move that much. Oh my god. Let's just come here and keep patrolling, because that actually helps us. We are in such a dire mood. Yeah, it helps us with well, at least in this province. Welcome to February, and looks like the Daci is at it again. Again, he is spreading his nonsense about the Romans, causing -15 loyalty for 5 turns in his party, which is far from ideal. Let's see if we can actually move a bit, and let's see for yeah, -3. Our risk is still 0 because he doesn't really have anything to rebel against us. Otherwise, we might be in a bit of a pickle. For now, let him rant about the Romans turning the frogs gay and various other things. On other news, Denzibalos grew up a bit, and he is level 3. So we can help him level up. But I guess since he is the Pope and he is a bit of a, what was he? Yeah, he was a refined, cheerful academic. So I guess he will be a public orator, and that's it. I thought we had more options. Silly me. And of course, during the in-between time, we didn't spot any movement, neither by the Revishchi nor by the Apulii. So this is quite concerning. Not much we can do about it anyway. Might as well just sit out the grace period that we have to give someone who we cancel trade with, or should we just go for the Revishchi? No, I guess we will need at least our army to be on full strength. So let's patrol some more until we actually get some eye on the Getae. And welcome to March, the first month of spring. But of course we can't catch a break, so it's a late spring in our only taxable province. So that, as you can see, doesn't help with public order, and we have problems with public order. So just lovely. But we saw some movement. Finally, someone moved. These are, what is it? With the town folk? What? I didn't even know this can get out of town. Very interesting. Well, there's a mob outside of our borders, literally and figuratively. And we can finally go into the lands of the Apulii and see what's up. And we can also steal food from them, which is wonderful, because maybe we can tax. No, of course we cannot tax. Oh, should we take the hit? Because yeah, it won't even hurt us in public order, so we might actually tax this turn. Despite being very tempted to attack the Apulii this turn, we won't do that, because I'm not only very curious to see what the Stone Crows will do, what the Revishchi will do, if they will actually dare cross our lands into the Apulii lands without asking us first. And it will also put the Daci, the schemer, in a nice position to govern and help the defense of Pelendava, because this army, the followers of Kotis, will be in range to hit Pelendava. So that is why we won't be declaring any war this turn. And welcome to April. A lot has happened in the in-between times. First, one of the armies of the Apulii came, crossed through our lands, trespassing without asking our permission, came, fought the Stone Crows that were here, totally decimated them, serves them right for mocking us, and then retreated here. The Revishchi, not to be undone, well, as you can see, decided to trespass themselves, coming into our land without asking us first, to kill the Apulii, and devastated that army that was here. Well, that happened. We have an interesting opening. We can either attack the fury of Sabaziosos and kill them and make some a nice coin, or take advantage of our maybe unique opportunity to try and take Getae. they have quite a few troops, a full garrison, this army, and this army. So that's at least 2 proper generals, and God knows what they have. Can we take them with these guys? Luckily for us, last turn we actually did replenish. Another problem is that they are eating our food, which doesn't help us with our slight food shortage problem. We have to stop taxing Segundum in order to deal with that. So that's another thing to take into account. Plus they are very aggressive towards us, marching through our lands, and they are in Segundum's line of sight, and Segundum is more or less totally undefended. So food for thought. And just before we take a very important decision, we should stop and acknowledge the Urpana's accomplishment. Literally, she became accomplished. She gets another 1.25 to cultural influence, which is a lot. She in total, I think, gets 5.25 right now. This is a lot, especially so early on. So I guess we will again choose public orator, so that next time we can help her be even better with cultural conversion. But she single-handedly is saving this province. Look, our culture is 31% already, while here in our main province we are slowly losing the culture war, despite having our own pope here, which is interesting. So I guess we should go and at least make some money by killing the ReShade I. Or apparently not. Zalmoxis forbids. I guess King Tarbos is trying to turn his horse, and then he hears a booming voice coming from the trees.
No harm should come to any ReShade before you deal with the Puglia.
Having his own god speak with him so directly, he answers the call, and we will immediately declare war on the Puglia. And hopefully, first of all, let's take the spy from here and let's him actually send him to steal food from the ReShade. And let's try and actually harass the Puglia to come and attack us by raiding their lands. That will also give us money, which we need. And I guess we should also take some defensive positions with the anti-Roman initiative. And that's it. Let's see if someone bites. And they did. I'm honestly shocked, because as you can see, the odds are extremely in our favor. But I guess the Puglia just couldn't handle the fact that we were so aggressively asking for donations from the local population. Donate or die apparently is not the way to go. So they sell out and attack us. So we have our army that we haven't seen in a while. The only 2 additions would be the Xenos Scum and Segundum's Loyalist, in the form of our new mercenaries. The armies are, what do they have in the, the army, okay, that's the Wrath of Sabazios. That's a one-man army. Oh, that's their king, King Petroporus. Oh my god, the king himself came to supervise his general Petroporus. Okay, King Petroporus came to see how General Petroporus will deal with heretics that are coming to ask for donation in the name of Zalmoxis, but not in his name. General Petroporus has 2 units of horse. Some, I think these are the Carpi swordsmen, these are the Moesian spearmen, some militia. This unit we know well, these are our forksmen, and some archers. Honestly, the only advantage that they have is that they attack us while we were raiding, and we have some really bad buffs to defense. But we outnumbered them so much that this was a bit suicidal. So I can only say again, thank you, Zalmoxis!